There are 36 alien races in Milky Way, and humans are composite of 22 different ET races. There is only one known intelligent species that exists on Earth, and that is Homo sapiens, modern humans. Factually, yes, but there are theories stating the presence of other intelligent beings in our solar system and on Earth. The University of Nottingham estimated that in the worst case, there must be at least 30 active extraterrestrial civilizations in our galaxy. But the important question is, did any of them contact the inhabitants of Earth? There are no official records of them. But verbally, a few people who held reputable positions in the government confirmed the extraterrestrial contact and their regular visit to our planet. In 1837, the Scottish scientist Thomas Dick figured that there are at least 22 billion aliens, while other sources suggested 22 trillion, living on every surface of the solar system. He had a really big idea. Build a huge triangle or ellipsis of many miles in extent, in Siberia or any other country, for the aliens to see it with unaided eyes. Though it sounds totally absurd, but such thoughts help the human consciousness to explore more into the vast space.
Friedman asked Dr. Nolan, "How many alien civilizations are there in the universe?" He replied, "Innumerable. I would just be surprised. What a waste of all that space, just for us. What kinds of empires have risen and fallen across that space that we'll never know about, and isn't that sad, to not know about something so grand? Is there any alien civilization in contact with humans?" Contact with intelligent life other than humans is not just a modern conspiracy, but it is mentioned in the ancient texts. Sumerians' texts likely hint at the supernatural beings, Anunnaki, that came from heaven. This was even highlighted by former Apollo astronaut Al Worden. "We are the aliens, but we just think they're somebody else." 1 million year BC in 1984. "I just keep seeing very large people. They appear thin and tall, but they're very large." Another story of contact comes from the late CIA pilot John Lear. Lear talked about a July 1987 incident when an enormous UFO reportedly followed a cargo plane over Anchorage, Alaska, and a 1975 incident when UFOs reportedly hovered over Strategic Air Command bases. At one point, Lear said, "The problem is not only just the fact that there are 5 and as many as 10 different civilizations visiting us. Apparently, and this is from the research that I've done, at least 90% of them are hostile." During his interview with Coast to Coast AM radio program, Lear made some statements that could be hard for anybody to digest. He said that in 1953, a UFO crashed with an extraterrestrial named Eb-3, who helped the U.S. government to build spacecraft with alien technology. Then he said that in 1962, a craft with incredible speed was built to carry passengers and take them to Moon in just 60 minutes. In 1966, NASA had a trip to Mars. There is another case that adds some light on the origin of humans. Alex Collier is one of the famous alien contactees who claimed that for over 30 years, he had been in contact with aliens from the constellation Andromeda. Their contact included multiple visits to alien spaceships and telepathic connections for decades.
Alex Collier said that his first encounter with the Andromedans took place in 1964.
Since 1985, he had been in constant and consistent communication with them. In 1997, he even got a threat from some unknown people who wanted him to stop spreading the information. In his last lecture before he retired from the UFO lecture circuit in 2002, Collier said that the ancient alien race known as the Founders are responsible for building planets' environment and make them suitable for life. He even said that those aliens are capable of removing moons to alter the planet's position from its sun to control the amount of radiation. Andromedans could reportedly create a solar system. According to Collier, humans consist of 22 extraterrestrial races. He said that the aliens from Andromeda were humans in every way. They were 4 to 8 feet tall with white and blue skin. He said that there have been 4 alien species visiting Earth for thousands of years. Paul Hellyer, who held a high public office in the 1960s during the Cold War, claimed that he had learned for certain about the existence of aliens during his time in the military.
The behavior of extraterrestrials toward humans is divided into both good and bad notions. In astronaut Edgar Mitchell's case, the aliens are called non-violent, whereas Lear called them hostile. It can be possible that humans might be in contact with both friendly and hostile alien civilizations.